I remember cold emailing people, cold DMing people, reaching out to friends and family for referrals, doing any speaking engagement that I possibly could all over the state of Colorado. This is for everybody who thinks that my success came easy. Let me set the story straight. Let me take you back to Fort Worth, Texas, where I became a real estate agent and sold for 3 years and became director of business development for a brokerage. I was experiencing success like nobody's business, but that success wasn't fulfilling me. Have you been there? Have you, hit the numbers that you wanted to hit, but still feel empty on the inside? At this point, life hit me hard. I felt like I was losing sight of hope. It seemed as though no matter what I did, it wasn't good enough, that there was always a bigger mountain for me to climb. And to be very honest, I just wanted out. My mind began to slip into dark depression, feeling like the only way out of this situation or this circumstance was to just end my life. Newsflash, I'm still here today. And for those of you at this point in this video, I want you to know that there is hope, that there is a future. My journey didn't stop there though. We relocated back to Colorado to be close to my ex's family, to give some sort of support structure because we had no family in Fort Worth. I took a job as a real estate coach for Coldwell Banker Realty, and I helped hundreds of agents leverage social media and systems and processes to create more business. I was loving what I was doing. And then life got wicked again and threw a nasty curveball. I got a divorce. Isn't it interesting how you start to experience success? You feel like you get a leg up in life, and then all of a sudden life just gut punches you. This divorce made me really take a step back and evaluate my life on the whole, not just for me and the sake of myself, but for my family as well. You see, I didn't want to be like all of the other single dads out there that are too busy for their kids because they're trying to make an income for their family to live on. My dream, my vision was to be present with my kids, to really help them grow and experience every moment that I could with them. So as I began to dream about all of this and what it would all look like, knowing that I wasn't going to be able to stay at Coldwell Banker and be a coach, I took a vacation to be with my family for Christmas in December of 2022. As I was sitting in the place of peace, my grandparents' living room, I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about new technology called ChatGPT and how it was going to change the world. Very curious, I jumped onto ChatGPT, created an account, and dove in head first. You see, I had taken my dream of creating a business to create time and freedom with my kids, and I put it into ChatGPT, and what it produced blew my freaking mind. I remember that night while the kids were sleeping, I stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning, just getting as much information as I possibly could to put all this information into a business plan and execute. I was excited to say the least, but I was also very nervous at the same time, not knowing what life had for me next. In January 2023, I launched Conversion Social. I had a ton of momentum up front because I was so excited and I couldn't wait to be able to have the time freedom to really spend time with my family just like I had dreamed. But as you may know, starting a business takes a lot of work, a lot of physical, mental, and emotional energy spent in creating, developing, networking. I remember cold emailing people, cold DMing people, reaching out to friends and family for referrals, doing any speaking engagement that I possibly could all over the state of Colorado. It was truly the grind of my life. I had never worked at anything so hard before. As soon as I would gain clients, clients would leave. It was like a never ending revolving door of people coming and going, seeing what I was doing, getting just enough knowledge, and then piecing out. Don't get me wrong, I still struggle with that today, but it was very tight early on. And about mid-May, I started gaining traction and a little bit more consistency with my business. And during that time, I remember thinking that every step, every setback, and every part of my grind had led me to that point. I had bet on myself, I had put in hard work, and it was finally paying off. Conversion Social has now been in operation for 2 years. I've helped hundreds of real estate professionals create a consistent, engaging presence and help them use social media to drive more business. And on the real, challenges still happen. I still have doubt and worry creep in. Am I enough? Is this going to last? But I've learned something powerful. When I tune out the worry and lean into my faith, things work out. If you're in a place and you're wondering whether or not you should bet on yourself, take this as a sign. You can do this. Your next chapter could be the thing that changes everything. And for all my real estate professionals out there, if you've resonated with this video at all and you want to scale using social media, let's connect. I'd love to hear your story and help you build a strategy that wins.